Hi people, Punky here, welcome back to this channel. In this episode we're talking about why and how I joined LUCH clan. And in this battle I was playing with Scooter in his headset. Also Scooter has another account, Zale75. And let's talk about how and why. Elephant in the room. After so many years I joining clan. But some of you don't know, that when I had that old channel, well, who are here from beginning knows that I was already in one clan, and it was JNA. I don't know last designation because they had several clans. So was it A, B, C, D? I don't know. I don't remember. But it was JNA clan. So I will talk a little bit about JNA clan and how and why I joined that one and what happened and why I didn't join any clan 10 years, so um, so instead, I joined that clan. It was very flattering to be invited in clan as a young player in this game, and conditions were well, I wasn't so young in game. I mean, already physics were introduced, but I was still, in my opinion, far from today, and today isn't the greatest. It isn't great, but conditions were to have at least tier 8 tank, and I didn't grind it. I got it as a reward tank, while I had only tier 5 tanks, few of them, and it was big grinding. And soon after I got, after that T44 100, I got pilot tank too. And other conditions were to have TeamSpeak, to speak Serbian, uh, and to um, be there for training sessions one per week, and to play at least one clan battle when you are invited. So um, it was fun, It was fun. On those trainings, we would try to reach those hardly approachable positions. And when physics were introduced in this game, there was a lot of places, even hill like that, on some maps, and we were learning how to drive skillfully to reach that positions. Even on that map, Hills Mines Rudnik, I don't know how you calling it. We were practicing how to climb on that ridge with ELCs and fast tanks. So it was a lot of fun, and sometimes you would need one or several teammates to push you in some position. So also we all speak Serbian, so we all understood each other very easily, and we could exchange experience about different positions, about tanks and stuff like that. But um, I didn't have much time for that one, so sometimes, I would skip those trainings and battles because I was already recording, having my plan how to do review for every tank from tier 1, climbing to tier 10, and that was a lot of work. And also I like to play this game, did you notice that? And I have life job. So um, I didn't have time to 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 always be there. And also, like every clan here, there was wanna be a military structure in clan, and they really took it serious. So some of those senior officers are just young guys who play this game good, or who are in clan from start, and they would talk, nonsense. I was in two wars, three if you counting the NATO aggression in 1999. and I was in military, so I know that shit. Uh, and uh, and I would talk some rubbish, you know. Sometimes I would, put some remarks, and because uh, they had big vanity, you know, devil's favorite sin, and they couldn't stand that. So I was kicked out from that clan, but commander of that clan was pretty good chap, you know. I don't know if that clan still exists. I didn't see any of them recently. But for me, it was more or less okay. But I decided, you know, I don't want to waste time for people who get that serious, you know, and why to join clan if I don't have time for clan. And every day I will receive, you know, 2 to maybe even 4 or 5 invitations to clan, and they would even say, you know, sometimes they ask me, I say I don't have time. They would say, you know, no obligations, we're just playing and sticking together, you know, but there is always some, you know, obligations, so I didn't want to join. And after almost 10 years, just kidding, after so many years, Sultan Adnan, who is commander of that famous Luch clan, you know, and fearsome Luch clan, he invited me through message, you know, and I had him in my friends, you know. Um, I generally thought that guy is cheater, you know. So until he sent me replay, you know, I didn't believe him. I was playing against him, and I think guy was it Ipman or some other guy, I don't know. And I was generally annoyed. You know, every shot would go in. You know, I was thinking he was cheater, but then when I saw replay, I noticed, okay, not every shot went in, and I made some mistakes, but okay. So he said to me in chat, you know, do you want to join a clan? You have looks, and you are among 10, you know, people in looks now. Now, later when I checked, I was 13th, but he said like that, and you know, I was flattered a little bit, and you know, someone else from not my closest Roll of Tanks friends recognized that I play good. That looks so. So that was, you know, one thing. Other thing was that he speaks Serbian. He's from this Balkan area, ex-Yugoslavia. I don't know from where. I don't care. But he lives in Sweden, and that was another small reason. But the main reason, and soon that thought went through my mind. I clicked, you know, to join clan, and that was, you know, my friend Voshadvar. So Voshadvar and Yellow Canary are my friends, and I playing longest with them, you know. And in that time, you couldn't even join platoon in game. You would ask people in garage, "Do you want to be friend?" And then, "Do you want to join platoon?" You would invite them either by message or sending invitation, but from garage. And it was hard, you know. I wanted that medals, you know, that you can achieve only playing in platoon, because I was hunting medals too. Wanting for this channel to look, you know, great, you know, elite, and to have all medals and blah blah. So I was really in those rewarded medals a lot. I have 22 Kolobanos medals. Not many people have that. So what I was thinking, you know, yeah, more about Washadar and Yellow Canary. So we're playing really from 2014 together, and after those failed platoons, you know, where people would yell at me, even kids, you know. Why did you go there? Why did you do that? Spot for me! Spot for me! No? Okay, that was a little bit of imitation of Kiki Baby in one battle, but okay. So then I joined with these two guys, Washer Dryer and Yellow Canary, and it was love on first play. I mean, they're good guys. They're not complaining. They're not ordering. I feel that I'm more bossy to them than they are to me, most of the time. And I'm sorry for that, also, Brian Yellow Canary, but sometimes I'm very good in analyzing battle, and Washer Dryer is very good in analyzing teams and players. And Yellow Canary is very good in playing artillery. And we are all, older chaps, in 40s. So more about that later. But Voshadar would he would whenever we are online we will invite each other in a battle. We are not the best players. We are far from that. But together we are relaxed and playing pretty good. Sometimes it would be hard, lose even 10 games in a row. But most of the time we are winning, no matter here. So Washer Dryer, analyzing things in start of the battle. So he would say, oh, this guy is on my blacklist. He's either cheater, either very, very good, so it will be trouble. So I don't care much about that. But when he says, there is a LUCH member or platoon in enemy team, then we would pay attention, because it is famous and fearsome EU clan. So we would have struggle, to defeat them, and depends from type of tanks that we playing, because sometimes we playing for that times 5 experience, sometimes we just playing tanks that we want to grind and like or don't like, for M badge and stuff like that. And so sometimes we would lose, But usually when they have that Luch platoon, and they have also very good tanks in their team, we would more or less know that it will be either very sweaty, either lost, So so he would always say, there is other clans that are prominent as badass, but Luch is, number one. So he would always notice that, and even if it is just one player, even if he plays, not much important tank, and then one thought uh, passed through my mind, when Sultan Adam invited me. You know, I will, more like some joke, I will join just so Voshadar would always have Luch clan member in his team also. so, so as soon that thought crossed my mind, I just picked, to join clan, and it is like it is, I will be here until they find someone better, or until they kick me for for some things. So that is how I joined Lutz clan. I do think that it is, like I said, a very, very clan with very, very, very good players, and they choosing such players. So conditions for their clan, Sultan Adnan is commander, uh, are to have looks, sorry. to have this tank that is nerfed. I think we'll talk about that in next clip. I think it is nerfed again. I think turret is slower also than it was, but a little bit slower acceleration. I know Panzer 1C Tier 3 General I tank had very good speed, but really terrible acceleration. And I remember when I started playing LUCH, it was, very good acceleration and very good agility, turning in place, surfing around things, turning in next alley. You don't need to let go W key, you just go there with full speed and it will turn. And it has short tracks. That was conditions. Of course, no swearing, no politics, no racism. And they say on their clan page that they playing just low tier and mid tiers, and that is, source of main critic of this clan. But I will talk about that more in next clip. Okay, so we earned 32,000 dinars. Nothing special here except assistance. 3,000 something, and let's see, here we are second in experience, 847 stars, 30 more by M10 RBFM radio, and like you can see, he did nothing special. Assistance damage, but it was tier 6 match, so I guess that is why he got more experience. Fighting spotted, petrol duty, spotter, and just first class mastery badge. Okay, so like you said in previous clip, Lux is, Lux is very good tank. Kind of nerfed. Especially I hate gun, because it will go tech, 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 tech. But if you play Leopard, that is how this gun sounded before, It would just go, and then you hear two last shots, hitting target. So it was great sound, and it would make you, it would turn you on, to play this game even better. So watch this. This crew and setting is so good that guy in other looks, two of them couldn't spot me. But since we are here, let me tell you something. If you don't know that, when you're going in this position, I always go, with that path there, and I going up before this row of grass and bushes. Here, this tiny one. I need to install so you can see my mouse also. Here I do not do it, and I will go to that tree, and then when I reach that tree, I will go down. And it is not logical because you are on hill and exposing yourselves to other tanks, but most of the time they will not spot me if I do that, even in some fast medium tanks. But if I going like straight even through this bush, most of the time they will spot me if they are close like that. Okay, so we started talking about critics of this clan. I heard it even before I joined them. Critic is about what they already mentioned on main page of their clan, and that is I didn't visit main page, but I did visit World of Tanks live site, and then I clicked on Luch Clan, and I saw that what are conditions, so to having Lux tank, and that they are playing just low and mid tier tanks. Not just, but they are concentrate about it. You know, so people criticizing, and I got same critics. You playing a lot of low tiers. Well, what that means, are they in game? Yes, they are. So why I wouldn't play them? Anyway, I am also over 40. I don't need to prove to anyone that I can play tier 9 or tier 10 tank. So, but I did, those who remember my old channel, they know that I made entire series about killing all tier 9 and tier 10 tanks in my tier 8 tanks. And I had those two that I mentioned, T-44 100 and pilot tank. And pilot is garbage. It would have even worse stats, but like we talked in that video, the worst tier 8 premium tank, many people have it for a long time, and it was probably the only tier 8 or tier 8 premium tanks. So they play it a lot, and they used to that tank, and they are experienced with it and have good crew. So, without that, it would be joke tank, more or less. But with that tank, and T-44 100, I almost finished that series. Then they deleted my channel, so I stopped that. But because I lost all that statistics, I was uh, featuring just tanks that are not killed yet. But one particular moment that I remembered was when I was in piloting alone against FV183. So not that ban FV, but that one with armor, and Tortoise on full health and two artists on full health. And it was Murovanka. I was in that Grand Depression uh, near water on south side, and FV was coming toward me. I tried to shoot him, frontally, and couldn't pen. And then I was still in that depression, and he didn't have gun depression to shoot me. I was in gun depression, and he rushed me totally and wanted to run me. And in that moment, he fired also and bounced his shot from 183 millimeters. Believe or not, but that happened. And then I managed to outflank him. Of course, Artie was splashing me also, and to put that three shots and to send him back in garage. And then Tortoise was blind firing from those hills, behind village in middle. And I spotted him and managed to put one or two runs in his commander's hatch before he disappeared. And I said, okay, for that video, let's go and rush that tortoise. So I did, going through that village, and he was on same spot on that elevated, uh, ground, like two small hills on left side of that map. When you spawn on the south, of course, and I started, to try to encircle him. I was firing in those trucks. He shot me a few times, and I was struggling because every time when I wanted to circle around him, I was slowing down because he was still on that hill. But I managed to kill him, and he was on full health when I started engaging him from distance. And then I killed one auntie who was rushing toward us, you know. just on other side. I spotted him later when I killed this guy, and I rushed down, and killed that Artie, and then I was really weak, and last Artie killed me, so it was a big disappointment in the end, but I managed to do it. But also that is a reason why when we playing casually, we just want to play casually and to relax. We don't need to prove anything. I'm talking about, more mature people, and most of my friends on World of Tanks. I don't know how that happened, but most of them are over 35, usually over 40, like me. I'm 42. So, if something doesn't work in tier 8 when we start game, we go down tier 7, or we start from tier 3 and then we go up. But if it doesn't work, we go back tier lower. And sometimes it will not work. I remember I lost 10 games in type 64. 10 games in a row in Type 64. That usually isn't happening, but it happens. So let's see another clip and let's talk more about this issue and about this tank also. Okay, here we earn 57,000 dinars with help of premium account. Again, nothing special, but 3,808 spotted damage, so that is cool. 10 enemy tanks spotted. Let's set an experience. This time we are first in experience. 926 stars of experience. 2 kills, not less than anyone else. Just 120 HP of damage. So let's see personal score. We spotted 10 enemy tanks, like we said. Petrol duty again, so a lot of gasoline spent. Scout, spotter, and first class master badge. Why are you getting spotter with scouts? So enemy tank, enabling your allies to cause 1000 HP of damage in one battle. Win the battle. The series is extended for every 1000 HP of damage caused by allies to enemy vehicle spotted by you in one battle. Every vehicle has its own series. Wow, interesting. So a few more issues about that, and we'll start with other team. Uh, it is very frustrating when you're losing a lot, and then you think maybe it is you, and the next day you check how to say that World of Tanks live page, and you see you were blue or light purple or dark purple even, and you are losing it over and over again. So you just don't need that. You just don't need that, and you want to relax. And sorry. So why not playing things or tilts that where you can win? So don't blame people for playing tilts that you don't play. Also, another point that people are making: um, everybody can do good in low tiers. You know, you just see clubbing and you how they say farming. Newbies. They would usually say bots. But let's call them newbies. New guys, not noobs, newbies. Um, But if they stay long to learn there, then when they play with you in mid tiers and top tiers, they will also play better. If you just shame them and they go with 3000 battles or less, I see people with 500 battles having tier 9 and tier 10 tanks and playing them, and they play terrible, and you will have them in team. So why would you put to shame those guys? You know? And of course, someone was farming you also when you started this game. So why wouldn't you farm a little bit someone else? And about that, it is easy to win in low tiers, like we demonstrated in previous video, where I was playing tier 1 tank and I just barely won that game. Why? Well, it is not easy. If it is easy, if it was easy, everybody would do it. But it is not easy. That is why not many people are doing that. Why it is not easy? Well, of course you will kill few new guys, but there is people that have tens of thousands battles in one and same tank. Uh, so they will farm you. You are newbie and bot for them, or noob. So it is all equal, but I would rather see people. Of course, it is kind of weird to see that people playing just one tank, especially if that tank is in low tiers, for so many thousands and thousands battles. But I don't judge them. It is weird to see that. You know, you will say, "Wow, what's this?" And sometimes it is kind of, oh, planes are coming. Sometimes it is kind of weird because they don't have a good win ratio. I saw a guy with 34,000 battles in one and same tank. Wow, that was cool. And he has like 55% win ratio, and it is capable tank. So that should be higher, but you don't know what is behind. Either some old guy like me who just want to have fun and relax, or on more or less relaxed way, or maybe it is disabled person who finds very challenging to play. I don't go in which kind of disabled person, maybe mentally, maybe physically, but maybe it is easier for him to play certain tanks and to play them over and over or stuff like that. And again, would you rather have person who had very very decent time in every tier from tier 1 to tier 5 and then started playing that more serious tiers like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, then guy that I saw many times, I mean guys or girls with 500 battles and they are already playing tier 9 and tier 10 decks. It is just uh, not possible if not rerollers, not possible for them to be good in not to be good, to be adequate for your team, for you, not for them, playing those. And that is why I would encourage people to. I had, for example, I skipped to egg tank BDR. tier 5 heavy tank crunch one. You know, I was unlocking tanks and that was, I think, my first tier 5 tank, or my first tier 5 heavy tank. And I was thinking, okay, I'm doing very good. Look, I shot tanks 2 or 3 times per game, you know. And people would telling to me, you know, dude, uh, waste of slots, go back in tier 1 and stuff like that. So I went in tier 1, you know. I listened to those. I was actually feeling sorry. I always, when I do bad, I feel sorry for my team. You know? I don't feel sorry for myself. I like winning, you know, but not just for me, for my team, you know. So I was feeling sorry. I went in tier 1 and I took all tier 1 tanks and played them for over 300 battles. So every tier 1 tank that I have, I play them for at least 300 battles before I got 10 badges and before I got good. You know. So then I grinded most of tier 2 tanks. I want to have M badge in every tank, you know. I want to have M badge in every tank and to have decent win ratio. And only when when I have M badge, I know I'm now good enough to change that tank for next level. So you have multiple benefits with that. You know tanks better for each tier. You are getting better in everything, and also many tanks are very hard to embadge. So to get ace tanker, how you say it? I say embadge. You know. So it is very hard for many tanks to do it. For example, currently I playing Stug 3B and I was thinking it will be joke, but I still don't have M badge. I playing Stug 3G, I still don't have M badge. Over 150 battles. And what that means? That means that you will uh, grind your tank completely, and that means you don't need to spend free experience to to unlock next tank. Never do that, you know, no matter how bad tank is, you know, play that tank since you already unlock all things. That tank is best as it can be, you know, now. So, oh, this guy is fishing me. Uh, so, so use that, you know. Like I said, I was skipping to BDR, you know, and I would unlock all modules on my tank, and then I would skip to BDR to next tank and so on, using my free experience for unlocking tanks and skipping tanks now when I have all modules unlocked and mounted. So why wouldn't you use that to play that tank with you know, full features and to be better in that tank and to be able to unlock next tank, not to spend free experience. And free experience you will use to buy some basic models, you know. That gun is so crap, you know. Okay, let's skip gun, not tank. Let's skip gun and buy immediately better gun. Buy trucks and engine, you know, that you can go faster and turn better. Oh, he spotted me now. So that is the point of free experience. This is now learning video. But the point is that I joined platoon, so we would have LUCH clan member in our every battle, and probably when they see this video, they will kick me out. Maybe I don't know. But if you talk with some of those guys, they are good chaps. They are not crazy something, or cheaters, how some people think, and I judge too. You can really nicely talk with them and talk about everything, and it is friendly, nice community, but they are really doing their business good, what they do. And if you want clan that playing top tiers, just go and join clan that plays top tiers. So that easy. Um, so for me, it is not easy to do some big time in clan, to spend time, a lot of you know for their activities. But for now, in Dutch clan, you just playing together and doing that, and it is awesome. So okay, that is also not my kill. But looks is still, fun for driving. It is not like it was before. First time when I heard about this tank, I was follower of Bohemian Eagle. That was first name of that used to big channel for World of Tanks, Mighty Jingles. But when he started recording other games and World of Warships, which is, in my opinion, just floating artillery, um, I stopped watching his videos. But first time I saw this looks um, in in one of his videos, and I remember he was amazed that this looks tank tricked everybody in enemy team and even solo killed Tiger 1. Why? With this autogun? Why? Well, because it was able to make really circles around that Tiger 1, and there was no one to help poor Tiger. So that the guy didn't appear, I will stop here. Um, and then he said it is cutest and prettiest tank in all of tanks. But I don't think so. This nose looks weird. And it's too tall, too short. Not cutest. I actually bought Panzer 1C and Panzer 2G, and Panzer 2 looks better and cuter than this one, um, and many other tanks. But then I wanted to play one, and now it is my most played tank, surpassing M4 Sherman for something like 50, 60 battles. So that was that. Looks is still great tank, you know, kind of nerfed, but you can still go around. But people probably who now first time playing this tank and have a bad crew, that they will not enjoy, I believe. Maybe only in buzzing and speed, but they will think, how those people doing things with this gun? This gun is terrible. And I saw most of people, not most of people, I don't know that, But I see many people playing this tank with single shotgun that is very expensive. So this one is, for earning money, same like in that video for Leopard tank. So thank you for watching. Kudos to all of you. Kudos to that fearsome Luch clan, and see you on battlefield. Bye. Okay, here we earn 46,000 dinars, a little bit better. Accuracy 3,585. Spotted damage. Team score. Set on experience. First in that, with 1067 stars, 2 kills, just 385 HP of damage. T67 and T6 medium. Of course, special rare. Were really good. 135 tanks spotted. Again, we got petrol duty, bruiser, spotter, and this time badge for this battle.